So, good afternoon, students and teachers. My name is Charlotte. Over there is Rebel and Minh Anh, and we are from 9 Zurich. And this is our community project. So, sit back and relax, and we hope you enjoy it. Firstly, what is the main problem here? Now, let's take an example. This is a student. This student wants to achieve many things. They want to learn English, do public speaking, and they want to debate. But they face one big problem, and that is money. Like many students in Vietnam, many people cannot afford to send their child to a good English center because of their economic problems. And that is a big problem that they have to face. And that is where we come in. Welcome to our program, FSE, or Free Speech English, the chance for students to start their learning adventure from number 0.
So first, let's come to our little investigation. The problems we want to address here is province with challenging economic conditions such as Điện Biên, Cao Bằng, Sơn La, Hòa Bình, and Hà Giang have the lowest average English score, indicating a limited access to quality English in this area. And moreover, English proficiency is a crucial factor as young people are more likely to develop a global mindset and foster a connection with international individuals and organizations that would help with their country development and position in the world.
And now, here are our community needs, also known as our most important values. Around Vietnam, our country, many students desire to study the subjects of the language of English due to its crucial position in terms of international communication and exchange, and also future potential of studying. They have a desire for learning, and they want to get better in skills such as listening, speaking, and discussion.
So, what are our goals? In FSE, we have 3 main goals. Goal number 1 is the most important goal, is to raise student English levels so that they can discuss in English, debate in English, and it is very important for them when working and studying in an English environment. Secondly, we want to help over 15 students who are willing to learn with us in our program. And we want to talk about global topics and raise awareness about global problems, such as environment, climate change, or war. Our global contact in FSE is fairness and development.
So do we have a plan? Yes, we do. Of course, we have a plan. And this is our action plan. First, we brainstormed an idea for our community project. Next, we figure out the community needs, our global context and goals for FSE. And thirdly, we started to prepare to teach. We made portfolio, we advertised our programs in social media, we create teaching plan, as well as schedules and timeline. And next, we get feedbacks from students while we are teaching, as well as recording our process into our process journals and taking photos. And lastly, evaluation. We evaluate the outcome, look at the challenge, and our developments.
And this is a list of all our students in just 1 week. We uploaded the form. We have a total of 26 students who applied in just 6 days.
And now, here are the steps in this entire process of the project. First of all, step 1 is investigation, which is assigned to me and Minh Anh. We basically have to finish our criterion A, which, to simplify it, is investigating and background researching. Our resources, we got them from online websites where we cite them into MLA format citations. The deadline for this step is around 12th of January 2025, and our goal is to prepare for finishing our process journal and taking action.
Okay, on to step number 2, which is also the most important step, which is taking action and recording. Now, for this step, everyone is responsible. And in this task, we teach students once per week and take photos and record videos. Our resources are Zoom meetings, Google Drive, and Canva. The deadline, this lasts for about 2 months, and our main goal is to help students learn and improve in English. Moreover, we need to take photos and videos during lessons to document them.
And lastly, the third step is evaluation. This task is for everyone, and this is when we need to finish criterion D, evaluate on our performance and the program. We take resources from Google Docs, our records, and our journal. The deadline for this test is 29th of April, and our goals is to reflect on ourselves after finishing the project and improving for the future.
And now let's take action. This is us being chased by the deadline, knowing we were gonna have this assembly soon enough, but we still decided to take a very long break. So, and here is the beginning of FSE, which is where everything started. That you see there is our first meetup poster on the 6th of February 2025, right after the TED holiday. And these comments are the comments where students wanting to apply to our program. And the slides here are the first slides ever to be shown in our class.
And next, let's come to my class. I have 4 students in my class as in the beginner level, as there are not a lot of young children wanted to attend extra English class. And I usually teach on Friday at 8 p.m. and the lesson will take in about half an hour. I have teach 7 classes, and my top topic is biomes, story mountain, climate change, food change, photosynthesis, and lastly, solar system. On the last lesson, I let the children play games to assess their process over the course and also as a goodbye and ending of the course.
And this is my adventure. I teach the intermediate level class, and I have a total of 6 students. My teaching time is on Sunday from 8 p.m. to 9 p.m., and I also have a total of 7 classes. Now, my top topics are books, AI safety, United Nations, history, climate change, jobs and internships, and like Minh Anh, the last class is games and reward night.
Finally, it's my adventure. I have a total of 5 students in my class where I teach them at the advanced level, which also explains the reason why I mostly teach them technical skills that might be useful for their future. My main topics are logical fallacy, such as straw man, ad hominem, etc., persuasive writing, grammar syntax, and common wording mistakes. And at the end, I also show them games in order to test the memory and skills. Finally, is our evaluation, also known as Criterion D. And now, here's our overall performance. Throughout this entire project, we have successfully helped at least 15 students over a school year. We've also raised awareness about global problems such as climate change and politics. However, because of this, our startup project, it wasn't completely perfect. For number 1, we couldn't get our students' attention fully because of the pacing of some of the lessons. And second, we failed to keep a constant amount of students because due to miscommunication, some students sometimes can have like unexcused absence.
And so in this journey, we have faced many challenges, such as students being quiet and shy in class, which we completely understand, because you're in a class with a random stranger you found online. You wouldn't trust them immediately. And time management between the program and the school time is very difficult, considering we have an insane amount of assignments and essays to do. And the third challenge is students not committing to the program and dropping out mid-section. So how do we overcome this? Well, we overcame the impossible, which turns out to be the possible. We teach with dedication and enthusiasm, and we encourage active participation through questions and games like Minh Anh and Rebel has said. And we maintain clear communication with students and parents about attendance. This is us. We get feedback offline from a student, and we also work in school and outside of school to maintain.
So, and this is our final impact. We strongly believe that our project has made a positive impact on our community because we have provided English classes for no cost for people with disadvantaged financial backgrounds. Secondly, we have also made sure that our classes suit the needs and also preferences of our students because at the beginning of the lesson, we gave them a questionnaire where they would input their preferences and also expectations for what they will receive in the class. We have also helped them become more confident in speaking English and also gave them more skills.
And throughout the programs, we have also used those attributes such as communication, caring, balance, risk taker, and reflective. We are communicators as we have collaborate between teammates and as well as communicate with our students and in social media. We are caring as we choose these communities to help make the world fair and help students with financial aid, which need financial aid. And we are balanced as we are particularly success in balancing our schoolwork and this program. We are risk taker because this is something we have never done before. We have never teach students like online before, and it was really quite scary, but we managed. And lastly, we are reflective as we have reflects on our improvement and our development overall for the future.
So, did we succeed? We believe that we did. We strongly believed our project, even though it wasn't perfect, we still managed to overcome them through teamwork and communication. But most importantly, we have assisted students in gaining skills, and throughout the process, we have also become better versions ourselves simultaneously.
And so in the future development, if we decide to continue this program, these are the things that we would change. Firstly, we will have more lessons, have more projects, and better lesson plans to ensure that the students have the best lessons as possible. And we will also have better selection of students because we would need students that are actually willing to learn with us. Moreover, to ensure a better chance of success, we will work on our skills, display better communication toward each other and toward our students, and better time management. This is a gallery of our journey through lessons, presentations, classes, and meetings. This is a reference page. We use 3 references from these 3 pages throughout our journey. And finally, we have to do a big shout out to all of our students, Mr. Michael, our amazing supervisor, and my family for being the advertising team. So we just want to say thank you to Mr. Michael because he has helped us a lot in our feedbacks and throughout our journey. And so this is the end. Thank you for listening.
Thank you.